house is quiet in a way it never was before. Your shoes aren't by the door, they don't wait anymore. I pour 2 cups of coffee, then I laugh at myself. Guess I'm still living with you on an empty shelf. I keep reaching for a future that never stayed. Now I'm left holding yesterday while you moved on today. I replay every word you said, like it might change the way you went away. I'm learning how to live alone, but my heart still hesitates, 'cause I'm left holding yesterday. I pass the mirror and barely recognize the girl who loved you with ungore eyes. They say time heals, but time just shows how deep a quiet goodbye can go. I let the moment slip away, but memories don't fade the same. Now I'm left holding yesterday while you moved on today. I replay every word you said, like it might change the way you went away. I'm learning how to live alone, but my heart still hesitates, 'cause I'm left holding yesterday. If loving you was all I knew, then losing you rewrote the truth. I don't hate you, I just stayed in a time you couldn't save. I'm still left holding yesterday, but I'm loosening my grip. I'll keep the love, release the pain, learn which memories to miss. I won't beg the past to stay, even though my heart still aches. I was left holding yesterday, but I won't live there every day. I set it down and take one step away. I still feel your fingerprints on every part of me, even though the years have tried to wash you clean. Your voice is just a whisper that the wind can barely keep, but I hear it every night before I fall asleep. I try to move on, but I can't outrun the places we were, the things we had done. You're the shadow of a memory I can't escape, I can't release. You haunt the quiet in my chest, you're the ache that never leaves. I reach for someone new, but it's your touch I still see. You're gone, but you're living inside me as a shadow of a memory. erased our photographs, but the feeling stayed the same. Like the outlines of a picture burned into the frame. I tell myself I'm stronger now without you next to me, but my heart keeps writing stories that can never be. I close my eyes, thinking you'll fade slow, but some goodbyes never learn to let go. You're the shadow of a memory I can't escape, I can't release. You haunt the quiet in my chest. You're the ache that never leaves. I reach for someone new, but it's your touch I still see. You're gone, but you're living inside me as a shadow of a memory. If I could turn my heart to stone, maybe then I'd feel less alone. But love like ours, it echoes in the bones. And even though we walked away, a part of you still chose to stay. You're the shadow of a memory that time can't steal, that tears can't free. I try to heal, I try to sleep, but you keep lying next to me. I'm learning how to breathe again, though your ghost still clings to me. Forever walking softly in my dreams, a shadow of a memory. I put on your favorite sweater just to feel you near, but the fabric's cold and the silence feels too clear. I tell my friends I'm doing fine, I don't want them to see how every little thing still brings you back to me. I laugh a little louder, pretend the hurt's not here, but joy and pain can live together, just like a smile with a tear. So I smile with a tear every time I think of you, of the love we almost kept, of the life we never grew. I'm trying to be strong, but this heart is paper thin. I smile with a tear when the memories pull me in. Oh, I walk past the places where you used to hold my hand, where we promised each other things we couldn't understand. I still trace your goodbye like a scar that never heals, and the truth hits harder than the pain I try to conceal. I swear I'm moving forward, but every step is unclear, 'cause healing doesn't come easy when it's a smile with a tear. So I I smile with a tear every time I think of you, of the love we almost kept, of the life we never grew. I'm trying to be strong, but this heart is paper thin. I smile with a tear when the memories pull me in. I know someday I'll learn how to let the past unwind, but tonight I'm still the girl you left somewhere behind. And even though you're gone, your shadow lingers here between a broken goodbye and a smile with a tear. So I smile with a tear for the pieces of our past, for the love that fell forever but wasn't built to last. I'm learning how to breathe again, but the ache is always near. So I'll love you one last time with a smile and a tear. Clock keeps talking, but you don't answer me. Every second sounds like what we used to be. Your jacket's on the floor where you said goodbye. Now the walls know my name better than I do tonight. I thought silence would help me heal, but it only reminds me how real your absence feels. I'm lonely in an empty room, even when the lights are on. I still make space for you. On your side just to feel the pain, like losing you over and over again. I talk to your picture like you might hear. Say the things I was too afraid to say when you were here. They say time will take you away, but tonight time chose to stay and let me feel. I'm lonely in an empty room, even when the lights are on. I still make space for you, though I know you're gone. Your ghost is everywhere I move, in the air, in every tune. I'm not alone, but I'm breaking. Lonely in an empty room. If loving you is my mistake, then why does letting go hurt worse to take? I'd give I'm still waiting for you. I walk past the doorway we never closed. The air still feels like you, I suppose. Your laughter is gone, but it lingers somehow in the quiet places we don't go now. I try not to look back, but I still do. Every road leads me back to you. I'm standing where our love used to live, in a house full of might have beens. Every promise you didn't give still whispers through the empty dreams. I hold the past like a fragile truth, not knowing what to forgive. I'm standing here alone tonight, where our love used to live. The walls remember every fight and every kiss we lost to time. I packed your name into every prayer, but heaven never answered there. I'm learning how to let you go, but my heart still doesn't know. I'm standing where our love used to live, in a house full of might have beens. Every promise you didn't give still whispers through the empty dreams. I hold the past like a fragile truth, not knowing what to forgive. I'm standing here alone tonight, where our love used to live. If love is just a place in time, then we were there, at least for a while. But seasons change and people too, and I'm left standing here missing you. I'm leaving where our love used to live, with a heart that's learning to breathe. I'll carry the parts you couldn't give, but I won't stay where I can't be me. Still, every step feels hard to take. Some goodbyes don't know how to end. I turn the key and walk away from where I I left the porch light on like always, counting hours, counting lights. Your key never turned the handle, just the sound of passing cars. I told myself you'd be late again, but hope gets tired of pretending. It was the night you stopped coming home, when silence learned my name. I held your jacket in the doorway, like it might still feel the same. The clock kept moving, but I froze, watching our forever go. That was the night you stopped coming home. Your phone lit up but never rang. Your name just stayed unread. Practiced all the things I'd say, but they only lived in my head. I waited until the sky turned blue, still believing you might come through. It was the night you stopped coming home, when silence learned my name. I held your jacket in the doorway, like it might still feel the same. The clock kept moving, but I froze, watching our forever go. That was the night you stopped coming home. If love was something you could hear, you know I called you every tear. But goodbye came without a sound, and left me standing on this ground. It was the night you stopped coming home, when hope finally let me go. I turned the light off just before dawn, admitting what I already know. Some endings don't come with a sign, just an open door and broken time. That was the night you stopped coming home. The porch light's off now, so is my heart. The room is glowing in a midnight blue. Your name still echoes like it always knew. I read our messages one last time, every forever frozen in a lie. I held your words like they were true, but love fades fast in a different hue. We made broken promises in blue light, said we'd never let go, but we did that night. I was holding on it's hanging like you might return, but silence is the only thing I've learned. I trace your shadow across the wall, pretending I don't miss you at all. I keep replaying every word you said, trying to find the truth in what's left. We made broken promises in blue light, said we'd never let go, but we did that night. I was holding on while you slipped away, watching our future slowly fade. I still see us when I close my eyes, even though I know it's not right. We made broken promises in blue light. If love was honest, would it hurt like this? Or did we fall for what we wished existed? I give it all just to rewind, but time doesn't heal the lies. We made broken promises in blue light, under stars that couldn't make us stay. I let you go just to survive, still losing you every day. The glow is gone, but the pain remains, written in the quiet of the night. We made broken promises in blue light. The screen goes dark, but your memory stays lit. I don't cry like I used to, I just stare at the wall. Your name doesn't break me, it just hurts a little more than before. I've learned how to breathe without you, how to sleep through the pain, but every day finds a new way to say your name. I thought time would take you away, but it just changed the shape of the ache. I keep missing you in new ways, in moments I never expect, like laughing at something stupid, then remembering who I would've texted. I'm moving on, that's what they say, but missing you doesn't fade, it just learns how to hide in new ways. I pass by the places we promised forever, they don't hurt the same, just different now. Your ghost doesn't scream, it just whispers, shows up when I finally calm down. I don't reach for you in the dark anymore, but I still reach in my mind. Every version of letting go leaves something behind. I'm stronger than I was yesterday, but stronger doesn't mean over. with the pain. I keep missing you in new ways, softer now, but just as deep. Like waking up okay in the morning, then crying myself to sleep. I'll keep learning how to live again, even if my heart still shakes. 'Cause loving you didn't end, it just changed into missing you in new ways. I don't cry like I used to, but I still miss you. I practice my laughter in the mirror every day. Learn how to look okay in the safest way. They ask me how I've been, I say I'm fine, but they don't hear the breaking in my voice behind the line. I keep it together when the lights are on, but some wounds only bleed when I'm alone. These are quiet cries behind the smile, tears I hide so well for a while. I let the world see the strong side of me, but you're the only truth I feel inside of me. I look okay, but it's all denial. All my pain lives in quiet cries behind the smile. I wear your memory like it doesn't weigh me down, but it gets heavier when no one's around. I learned how to love you without a sound, learn how to fall apart without making one now. I hold my breath when your name appears, trying not to drown in years of tears. These are quiet cries behind a smile, tears I hide so well for a while. I let the world see the strong side of me, but you're the behind the smile. I smile, and no one hears me cry. Didn't say it out loud, but I heard it in your eyes, in the way your hands let go of mine, in the silence between the lies. The room was full of almost words we were scared to try. If truth had been louder than fear, maybe you'd still be here. If goodbye had a voice, it would sound like your name, soft as a whisper, sharp as the pain. It would break in my chest, then slowly destroy. I replay that moment like a song on repeat. The last time our shadows still touched our feet. You said take care, like it meant nothing at all. But those two words built the highest wall. So you wouldn't see me fall. Some endings don't feel like words at all. If goodbye had a voice, it would sound like your name, soft as a whisper, sharp as the pain. It would echo at night when the world's too quiet to avoid everything I believe. If goodbye had a voice, maybe love doesn't end with a fight. Maybe it fades in the gentlest way. A door left open, a light left on, and no one brave enough to stay. If goodbye had a voice, it would cry when I'm strong. It would follow me softly everywhere I go on. I'm learning to live with the quiet noise of a love I had no choice to lose without a sound. If goodbye had a voice, you never say I still hear the quiet way you whispered my name, like a soft rain falling on a window pane. Your sweater's on the chair where you left it last night. Now the silence holds me closer than you ever might. I chase our memories on the cold bedroom floor. Every shadow feels like you walking out the door. Your fading footsteps in my heart are getting quieter each day, but letting go is tearing me apart in a way I can't explain. I'm learning how to breathe again. Even the ruins of our spark, but I still follow every echo of your fading footsteps in my heart. I drink my morning coffee from your favorite cup, pretend the warmth is you, then the truth shows up. Every song reminds me of the love we lost, and every lonely moment shows me what it cost. I hold the pieces of the future we planned, but they slip through my shaking hands. Your faded footsteps in my heart are getting quieter each day, but letting go is tearing me apart in a way I can't explain. I'm learning how to breathe again in the ruins of our spark, but I still follow every echo of your fading footsteps in my heart. Maybe one day I'll forget the way your love felt on my skin, but tonight I'm still standing where your goodbye begins. I'm trying to move forward, but the past won't let me start, not while your footsteps still walk across my heart. Your faded footsteps in my heart are softer now, but still remain. A memory carved so deep inside, it whispers through the pain. I'm learning how to live again, even though we fell apart, but I still hear you in the distance, your fading footsteps in my heart. We stopped fighting long before we said goodbye. Started sleeping back to back pretending we were fine. Your hand let go of mine like it was nothing at all. No shattered glass, no screaming walls. Love didn't leave us suddenly, it just grew tired silently. We fell apart too softly, didn't even make a sound. No door slammed, no last words, just two hearts breaking down. I still wake up, reaching for you, in the space where you should be. We didn't end in flames or fury, we just faded quietly. We said I'm fine when we both knew those words were just something to hold on to. We kissed goodbye like any other day, not knowing love was walking away. I thought gentle meant less pain, but silence cuts a different way. We fell apart too softly, didn't even make a sound. No door slammed, no last words, just two hearts breaking down. I still wake up, reaching for you, in the space where you should be. We didn't end in flames or fury, we just faded quietly. Maybe if we'd screamed, if we'd fought to stay. We stopped fighting long before we said goodbye. Started sleeping back to back, pretending we were fine. Your hand let go of mine like it was nothing at all. No shattered glass, no screaming walls. Love didn't leave us suddenly, it just grew tired silently. We fell apart too softly, didn't even make a sound. No doors slammed, no last words, just two hearts breaking down. I still wake up, reaching for you, in the space where you should be. We didn't end in flames or fury, we just faded quietly. We said I'm fine when we both knew those words were just something to hold on to. We kissed goodbye like any other day, not knowing love was walking away. I thought gentle meant less pain, but silence cuts a different way. We fell apart too softly, didn't even make a sound. No door slammed, no last words, just two hearts breaking down. We fell apart too softly. Now the quiet's all I hear. I carry you in empty moments, in every uncried tear.